Alright, today's movie is going to be Deadheads. It just came out on video, and right now it's also on video on demand. It's the first movie from the Pierce brothers, and it's basically a horror comedy. We begin with two zombies that find themselves in the middle of a small zombie outbreak. They wind up teaming up to go across country to find the one zombie's ex-girlfriend because he wants to profess his love for her. And in the meantime, there's a few government bad guys chasing after them as they go across country. Okay, this movie was pretty ambitious. It tried to be a comedy, it tried to be a horror movie, and as far as comedies go, comedy's hard enough to do by itself. So the movie really never hits the highest funny notes that like Shaun of the Dead did, and it never really gets to the dark horror either, because basically you only have 3 zombies in this movie, and they're not attacking people, they're smart, they're just looking for this girl. And as far as the comedy goes, the comedy just wasn't very funny. I mean, the jokes are kind of grade schoolish, and a few of the characters just come off downright annoying. There's about 3 characters in this movie that are just hard to watch on screen because they're so annoying. And the problem with that is one of the characters is the zombie sidekick. There's like a straight man zombie, and then there's like the comedy zombie. And the comedy guy just comes off as annoying. There's a few funny things he says, don't get me wrong, but overall, he just kind of wears on you because it's like they're trying too hard in this movie. The one thing I did like about this movie was the first 10 minutes or so. The opening title sequence is really cool, and before the guy discovers he's a zombie, that part's actually kind of funny. But then from there, it kind of goes downhill. There's a couple scenes in the movie that are just really slow moving, and then they try to get a little sentimental with it at a few points, and it just comes off as like they're forcing it, you know? It doesn't come off naturally at all. So as first-time directors, the Pierce brothers did a pretty good job. You can sit, you can watch it. If you're a zombie fan, you're probably going to sit and watch it like I did. I'm only going to give it a 2 out of 5 stars because I felt it was below average, even though, you know, they did have a couple of funny moments. If it's intended to be a comedy, it needs to be a lot funnier. And some of the stuff, like I said, just felt forced. I would recommend, if you get a chance to see this movie, do it on the cheap. You know, I wouldn't pay even the $6 on video on demand to watch it. Wait till, you know, you can get it for Netflix for almost nothing. Or it'll probably be in a few months, you know, on the instant Netflix. So my question is, what's your favorite comedy horror movie? You can comment below. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Of course, mine is Shaun of the Dead. I can't think of too many other comedy horrors that I like better than that one. So I'd like to hear what you have to say. Comment below.